Alright guys, so as you saw there, I've got myself super duper hydrated. Essentially, we are about to go and get ready for a full body workout. I'm right now lifting 3 days a week, with the fourth day being like an isolation exercise. I'm gonna record the exercises, and then I'll put some commentary over it about why I'm doing everything. Basically what I'm doing to prepare is I just got myself hydrated. I woke up about an hour ago and I drank massive amounts of water, which is one of the most important things. So right now I'm currently fasted. I haven't eaten anything. I just drank a cup of coffee and I got my Infinity and Beyond pre-workout here. Yes, I'm having coffee and pre-workout, which is gonna be a smart move. But because Infinity and Beyond is the best pre-workout, I only have to take half a scoop. So I just had the coffee because I really like coffee, and it helps me clean my insides out, which I like to do before I squat and deadlift. I am vlogging and driving. Sorry, Mom and Dad. And honestly, I feel pretty damn good. I feel really good about this cut. My man Roman is doing really well for his contest prep, and it's just, I feel like today's gonna be a sick day, guys. I got some video training for you guys. If you guys are looking to lose fat, you can check it out in the description. And I'm really looking forward to showing you guys this workout. You guys want to see what I'm seeing? We're beating traffic. Watch this. Alright, so I thought I'd just do a little commentary here. So, right here, I'm doing some barbell complexes, which is essentially just a bunch of barbell exercises. It's a great way to warm up. I did some mobility work before with like bands and body weight and stuff, but this is like the best way to get warm before you do squats. So right here, I'm opening up the ankles. I put the bar right above my knees. I keep my feet flat. I try to drive my knees forward. I keep my chest up, try to look straight ahead. And I'm basically just trying to drive in. I'm going side to side, just trying to loosen up a little bit. As we know, in squats, ankle mobility is going to be huge. And for me, having really long legs, it's very hard for me to get in a good squat position because of how tight my damn ankles are. So I sat in the bottom there for a little bit. As you see, I came up. I'm bringing my hands in a little bit closer, and I'm really sorry about this camera angle. I wish it was a little bit better so you can see my sexy face, but unfortunately, you're not gonna be able to see it. You get to see a little bit of it. But right here, we're doing some barbell RDLs. This is a great way to just kind of get your hip hinge down a little bit. So I'm pushing the hips back. I'm trying to keep my back straight. My core is nice and tight. And I'm bending over at my hips. I'm getting my hamstrings fired up, which is gonna be really good because in the squat, there is a part where you are sitting back. And if you can get your hamstrings a little pumped up, it will actually help with that. Then right here, I'm hitting some barbell rows, trying to pull through the elbows, squeeze the lats a little bit, get some blood in that upper back. I got the cool little headphones there. I'm pulling, and now we're coming up. Oh, guys, I fucked up. You guys can't even see this. But right here, I'm doing some barbell overhead presses just to get that warm. I'm keeping those elbows up. You can't see my chest, but it's staying up. And I'm trying my best to keep my belly tight while I do that. Then I shelve it, I put it right behind me, and now we're gonna hit some of these back squats. So now we're trying to just get that warm. Really hard for me to keep my core tight through this, but right here, I'm just trying to go fast. I'm just trying to get everything loose, get my motions down, get my mind right, and get really focused. Because that's the huge thing with warming up, is getting yourself to be focused. And then right here, I hit some front squats. So today called for 3-second pause, 1 rep. So just doing 1 rep, working up to a single. So right here, I'm just warming up with 135, trying to get rid of that arch in my back, trying to keep the elbows up nice and high. Here we're doing 185, trying to just focus on the bridge, getting myself strong. We're working up without a belt. Once I get to about 205, I do like to have a belt. So right here, nice deep breath, able to get myself down, much better position, and driving forward. Yeah, I was feeling really, really good today, even though I was fasted and all. So I'm here, 225. Felt really, really smooth, which for me on a 3-second pause is good. Then I asked some girl in the gym to record me, and this is 235, 3-second pause, bridging up. Really, really happy with this. Really, really good front squat progression. So now we're going on to the fun part. We're doing some bench press. which today was incredibly interesting, and you'll see here in a bit.
I'm good. You do let go. Let go. Go. Good. Go. Go. Go.
So right there, you even saw me say to him, let go, and he kept his hand on it the whole time. So then he, as soon as I start to struggle a little bit, he grabs the bench from me and then begins to be really awkward and then tell me 3 more. Like, what? Why did you do that? I mean, he was helping me. He only spoke, I think he spoke like just Spanish, so it's kind of hard. But anyway, what you're seeing here is some pull-ups. I'm swaying all over the place. What I did was I worked up to a heavy single. I just did a 50-pound pull-up for 1 rep. Then it was an AMRAP where I was pulling up, and after counting the footage, I was able to get, I think, 18 or 19 pull-ups, which I'm incredibly happy with. That's a lot of pull-ups, and for me, I used to never be able to do pull-ups in high school, and I would be embarrassed in gym class, so I'm glad that I can do that. Anything is possible if you work hard. Now, I went through all my compounds today, so now I'm going through like the functional exercises here. I'm hitting those lower traps, I'm hitting those rear delts, doing these bent over IYTs. And these girls over there are doing some ab exercises. The best ab exercises are compound movements because you need to brace your core. So here we are coming over here. We had we lowered the weight. We trashed the ego. We're just focused on these. I'm not strong, like super strong, but you know, I'm pretty strong. And this is 5 pounds. My shit was burning. My rear delts were burning. My lower traps were burning. But that's how it should be. Those are very tiny muscles in the external rotator group, and you should really just take your time and take very light weight and get them pumped out. And make sure that you're doing it correctly, because if you're doing it incorrectly, you're only going to make the problem worse. So I always like to do some type of shoulder prehab, rehab kind of work at the end of any sort of pressing exercise that I do. So I bench pressed today, and that's why I did this. So I'm here just banging them out. I threw them down. My shoulders were on fire. And then we're going to superset it to work some abs. I know I just shit talking on the girls for doing abs, but this is going to be a little different ab workout here. We're going to be doing some PB ball rollouts. So I'm going to move these dumbbells out the way, Jason. You got to get them out. There we go. Look how smart I am. Very innovative. So here we are. Both hands are on the ball. I'm standing up tall. I'm leaning my body weight into the ball while I suck my belly button in. So for me, core engagement is a huge thing. It's very hard for me to do. Today was one of those days where I just was not feeling the core at first. As you can see, I had that little arch in my back. I had to just focus hard on getting my back to straighten out. So there, as I started to go through the motion a little bit, I'm able to get that little tuck under, sucking that belly button and getting the glutes towards the belly button and really getting the lower abs to start to engage. So I'm stretching out. It's kind of like an ab wheel. It's very, very similar. I use these because I really like how I keep my shoulders back, and it gives me like a little pump in the upper back. But I don't know specifically why I do this instead of the ab wheel. I'm going to have to actually ask my coach. It's a very interesting question. So there, I try to make it a little bit harder by putting my feet up, and then immediately my back started to round. It's so much more difficult to do. So I'll put them back and try to get that core engagement again. All right, guys, so you saw the workout there. I just finished up like a bunch of tech support stuff, trying to like get that free training out for you guys, setting up the direct messaging so that way it can go directly to you. Anyway, it is my favorite time of the day. We're about to eat. It's 1:30. I haven't eaten anything since about like 9 or 10 o'clock last night. So we had a nice little fast. We had a great workout, fasted, was able to work up to that 235 front squat, and that guy kept freaking robbing me on the bench press. Really annoying. Kept holding it up. He didn't really speak English that well, so he couldn't really understand me. And I felt a little gypped, which kind of sucks. But that happens, a part of life. Whatever, it happens. I'm really happy about the pull-up. I was able to go 50 pounds, and then I believe I did like 14 or 15 reps on the pull-up. I can't remember exactly. But let me show you guys what we got going on here. We have this pan that's empty. Just kidding. We're going to put this ham steak on there. We got these black beans here. And we're going to have this instant rice going into the microwave. I am the king of convenience. This is about to be 875 calories. It's going to be a decent amount of carbs, a decent amount of protein. I don't know exactly off the top of my head. But that's going to be meal one. Stick around for the next. So one of the things that you got to realize that when you are trying to get ripped and when you're trying to get brolic is that you have to understand that when you are going in a calorie deficit or when your body is trying to burn fat, you're eating less calories than your body burns, you are going to be flat. You are probably going to look worse when you first start a cut than you will before you started the cut. The reason for that is because when you start your cut, you start your deficit. I got no lights. When you start your deficit, your body flattens out. What does that mean? You don't die, you don't flatline, but your muscles are going to empty out their glycogen stores. Once your body empties out its glycogen stores and there's not carbohydrates being burned as much as it was when you were maybe bulking, you then start to look a little bit puffier. Right? Because your body fat starts to oxidize. You will then be a little bit flatter. You hold on to some more water. But stick with the process. You're going to see that weight drop. And you're going to see yourself really improve looks. Let me show you what a little creativity can do. We got some tacos, 93.7 ground beef. We put some fat-free cheese right at the bottom of those shells, and then I put some of the beef in this huge plate of vegetables here. As we know, vegetables are the best way for us to eat less calories and still be satisfied by it. And this is the thing about what people don't know about dieting, is that they feel like they need to restrict themselves in these incredible ways. And when I was first starting to lose weight, I didn't do that restriction. Well, at first I did. At first I started with restriction and just trying to diet myself and eat healthy. And I was supposed to lose about 50 pounds and I lost 20. And then I didn't lose any weight for like 6 to 8 months. Then I discovered the absolute magic of tracking your calories and being in a deficit. And now you can eat foods like this and you're still going to burn tons of fat. Bam! I love life. And so does he. So I'm about to go and head out to go and train some clients. But before that, I'm going to do a little bit of jump rope right before we start our session to wake myself up a little. So I got some water. I got a couple of clementines. And then, hold on, Mom. I got this Greek yogurt here. So I'm going to just eat this up. And then we'll go hit the jump rope. And then I'll see you guys for the last meal. Alright, so I'm fucking hungry. I just finished up training clients. One of my clients has like some hip pain, so I'm going to spend a little extra time and just help her with that. So anyway, I got this. Hopefully you guys can see this through the bag. I'm not really going to pull it out because I don't really give a shit right now. Spicy chicken over rice and beans, 600 calories in that. Then for dessert, I'm going to have this Lenny and Larry cookie peanut butter. About 2,800 calories. I think it was like almost 400. It was like 380 grams of carbs, 66 grams of fat, 205 grams of protein. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Another productive day. Tomorrow, I'll probably lose like 5 pounds because it's just what I do. Woo! All right. This is going to be Jason, your strength and confidence coach, signing out. Have a phenomenal night, guys. And enjoy your evening and enjoy my videos. And go on a binge watch and watch all my videos. Okay, great. Thanks. Remember, so right now, you may have heard me mention in the video before this video about dropping a fat loss video series and that you can go into the description and stuff. I'm probably going to be recording this a few days ahead. Essentially, I've been trying to work the tech stuff out in order to deliver you guys some free content in order for you guys to maximize your fat loss. And it's just that the technological stuff is not working, and I'm trying to get it to work, and nobody has had the same problem that I've had, and it's so annoying. But we are gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. We're gonna solve it, and I'm gonna help you guys. So anyway, peace out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment, let me know how your day is going, please, and drink your damn water.